Hey lovelies, it's Kate. Welcome back to another Sims 4 video and welcome to the Jigsaw Shell Challenge winners video. I'm finally here to announce the winners and we're also going to take a look at some other submissions. I love all of them. I love all submissions. I appreciate and love all of them equally because it was just such a blast to take a look at all of them, and I always feel a little sad that I can't include all of your submissions in one video, but I sadly can't do this. This video would be like, I don't know how long, so just know that I love all of them. And yeah, this is the original shell, which was a little bit unique and out of the ordinary and a little bit tricky. The next one will be easier and more simple, but I just wanted to try something new. So this is the original shell, and you weren't allowed to build any walls, so you had to combine all these pieces. You were allowed to add platforms and foundations though, but you had to use all of these pieces, and I'm just blown away that you were able to create all these amazing builds using like this mess. You took this mess and you created wonderful builds out of this mess. And we are going to take a look at your submissions now, and we are going to start with the first one. And the first one is a modern farmhouse by Britta1607. This is so wonderful. I love the style, and you just know it because I really like to build modern houses, farmhouses. I love to look at them, stare at them. I just love them so much. And this is such a great build. Look at this. The amazing combination of this farmhouse style, a modern style, and then also lots of details. Like, look at this pond, which is also functional. There are multiple pool ladders in different areas, so your Sims can just jump into this pool and have a great time. We have this area over here. Look at all the details. I love this so much. Or over here, the landscaping is just magnificent, just wonderful. Then there's also a tree house, like a whole tree house hidden in the back of the lot. It's just sitting there. Like, there's just this really intricate, wonderful, elaborate build, and then hey, there's also a just tree house, a little feature, a complete tree house. This is just amazing. So this is also functional. There is a ladder, and then we have this area where Sims can just sit and hang out. The kids can play up there, and look at this. How cute is this? The combination of all these wonderful objects. This is just wonderful, honestly. Also here I'm spotting the round section that I included to make it more difficult. Wonderfully incorporated into the whole build and the landscaping. And the front is just as beautiful, or the back. I don't even know. This is the back. Yeah, I'm confusing myself again. And look at this. All these details and the color combination. Like, this is just so wonderful. Seeing like the combination of all these colors, or here all these details, like this, for example, this exterior trim, it's just perfect. I would have never thought of this. And then we have the Moschino wall divider over here to create the look of open doors, which is wonderful. And again, some glass, so it looks modern. I love this so much, and the inside is just as stunning. It's really difficult, in my opinion, to really translate this modern farmhouse look to the interior, especially without CC. You just have to make it look a certain way, and this is just wonderfully done here. Like, look at this kitchen, the colors, and this is a wall decoration from Snowy Escape, and look at this. It was used to create a kitchen backsplash, and then we have this base game wallpaper in the back. It's just wonderful. There are so many amazing details, and it just indeed looks like a modern farmhouse. It just definitely has this kind of style, and I'm just so in love with this build. It's just magnificent. It's so wonderful. And I also like the combination of all these wood tones with some blue and just a bit of color here and there. It just looks wonderful. Also, oh my god, this door. I've never seen this door. Oh, it's from Cats and Dogs. Like, whenever I'm looking at shells, I'm like, oh my god, what is this object? And like, I discover a new swatch or object. You are all so creative. Just wonderful. I love this. Look at this. I just love this so much. Oh my god, this is probably gallery art. Is it? It's probably, yeah, it's gallery art. So beautiful. Just absolutely perfect. I love this. Thank you so much for your submission and for this wonderful build. Or also quickly want to mention this area before we take a look at the next build. Like this is like the farming area, so it's like a proper farmhouse. I just wanted to show this because this is indeed a farmhouse. So thank you so much, Butter1607, for your wonderful submission. I love this house so much. And also I'm always showing like the ID of the builder in the beginning when I start to take a look at a house, so you know who it is. And I'm also going to include a list of all gallery IDs in the description box, so please check them out, check all of these amazing builders out. And I can also recommend you just click on the Jigsaw Shell Challenge hashtag in the gallery and to take a look at all these submissions, because all of them are just brilliant, not only the ones that I'm showing in this video. So thank you so much, and now we're going to take a look at the next one. And here is the next one. This build is by ShibaSimSim, and when I saw this, I instantly fell in love because look at this Dreamy Mansion, and I can't believe what they created out of all the random pieces that I placed when I created the challenge. I also spot the run section here once again. I love this style so much. I mean, I generally love this style. I love these stripes, like freshly mown lawn. But I also love the details when it comes to this build. I just love everything about this. So we are going to take a look at this little dog park area at first. So when I saw this, I was like, no way. They actually included a little dog park, like a doggy park. And then I zoomed in and I saw these paw prints. There's just so much detail. I just love this attention to detail, and it melts my heart. This is like such a cute doggy park. I love the lawn, as I said. I like to do this as well. This is just so beautiful. Then we have this wonderful pool area, and I just love this so much. I'm just so in love with this. We have the little floaty over here. I also love that they changed the color for the pool. This just creates a completely different look. What type of wallpaper is this? Oh, it's like this dog one from Get Together, I think. This just looks so amazing. We have this little area over here. Just so many wonderful areas. And then we have this kind of look that really fits into Brindleton Bay. It's also called Brindleton Family Home, as you can see here. I placed this in Windenburg now, but this is like a really typical Brindleton Bay house, like a typical Cape Cod house, this type of style. We have all these details over here, this really cool triangular shape. I really love how they incorporated this. Then this sunroof, like this window, wonderful. I just love the creativity and the whole vibe of this house. Also over here we have like this little pond or something, and they changed the color of the floor again, and this makes like such a crazy difference. I learned something new. Like I know that you can change the floor and wallpaper of a pool, but I never noticed that it makes such a huge difference. Like it's this floor. I'm just going to show you this wonderful base game floor, and look at this. It just changes the whole look, especially when you compare it to this one where they also changed the floor. I don't know. I'm just so hyped for this. Then we have a hot tub over here, the wonderful base game anniversary hot tub that everyone loves. No, but it really fits perfectly into this corner. It looks great. We have some planting pots for farming. Generally, so many details. Also, this wonderful bee box. It's just amazing. A hose over here. Just so many details. Look at this. And this, what? Oh my god, what is this? I didn't even. Oh my god, this is some CC gallery art. Oh my god. Wow. I'm blown away. And this is just amazing. So they created a little garage. This is wonderful. My god, wow, blown away. I'm blown away. And there's the car in front of the garage, just perfect. The interior is just as wonderful, again typical Brindleton Bay style. And I spot some parenthood objects, and I think parenthood is like the perfect match for cats and dogs. So if you want to have this Cape Cod kind of style, like cute farmhouse, different from the one that we saw before, but like this type of farmhouse style or something, like not farmhouse, but I mean, you know what I mean, like this rustic style. Parenthood is amazing if you want to have this Cape Cod kind of style. I don't know, just wonderful. And here, look at this. It's so homey, so cozy, so lived in and wonderful. I love this so much. I'm just so in love. Like this, when I saw this, like when I placed this for the first time, I thought, oh my god, it's just so dreamy and perfect. And we have the terrain, the driveway going up here. It's just such a wonderful home. So thank you so much for this submission. Thank you to ShibaSimSim. I'm in love, and I bet all of you are as well, because this is just perfect. And the next one is by andhanwib. I'm sorry if I said this wrong. I'm doing my best. I think it might be andhanwib. So this is the next one. So this one is the modern desert mansion, and when I placed this for the first time, it instantly caught my eye because I love round shapes. I love the style because it's like super dark, and usually when I'm personally working on a modern build, it's mostly really bright and white, but they totally nailed this style. Like it's dark without being gloomy. Also, again, the wonderful anniversary hot tub. This is like a good luck charm for this challenge apparently, but this is like, again, wonderfully used and placed. I just love all the round shapes. I love the style. And then look at this, like this is some type of water feature. We have this glass roof on top, which I love so much. This decorative object, which was used to create a fence. I think this one is from Get Together. Then we have a pool up here. So many cool details once again, which seems to be like an ongoing theme here. I love this area down here. So this is like a debug object. Then there are some columns on top. We have this round feature in the center, and then all these benches. I'm just blown away. And as I said, it doesn't look gloomy, even though it's like super dark. And the roofing itself is like a work of art, just absolutely amazing. Then this object down here that I really like to use as well. This is wonderful. This is also from Get Together. I love the style, and it's just perfect because the landscaping itself is like really minimalistic and modern in a way, and this is just perfect. Like it just accentuates all these round shapes. I love this so much. Again, this debug object and all these columns, it looks really modern, really sophisticated. Such a wonderful build. The inside is just as wonderful. I'm just blown away by some wallpapers. Like Britta1607 used this outdoor living, outdoor lifestyle, whatever wallpaper for the house. This white wooden wallpaper, and I had never seen this swatch before or never used it, and now this seems to be a base game wallpaper, and it looks so cool, and I'm like, wow, I'm as I said, I'm always finding new stuff, new swatches when I'm looking at your absolutely amazing builds. I'm just blown away. I love the interior. It's like really modern, but it's not cold or gloomy. Yet it fits to the outside. It's not like super bright and happy, but it looks really nice and lovely. There's anything you need also. I mean, I created all these shapes, these crazy jigsaw shapes, and you can actually see this. Like this indeed looks like a puzzle piece. You can really see what's going on, and they just utilized this corner, this nook for the kitchen, which is just amazing because I would have been, I don't know, I didn't do my own challenge. I just created it. So I just did it to torture you, to just give you a hard time while building, but I never actually created anything with this shell, and just seeing how you all utilized all these spaces, nooks and crannies is just amazing. Then we have this wonderful bathroom over here. I love all the different swatches, textures. There's just so much going on. It's so beautiful, and I really like the use of the concrete over here. It's like such a really stylish, amazing home. Here we have like a kids room. Really wonderful. Oh my god, I love this so much. Like this long rug, and then we have the TV over here. It's just all around such a great build. I love modern builds, but I especially love this one. I love all the round shapes and just this style. It just has a really unique style. I love this. So thank you so much for this amazing submission. And the next one is by Reekyteek, and this is called Princess Cordelia's Palace. And when I placed this, I looked at this and I thought, oh my god, this is such a cute castle. This is like a beautiful castle. Wow, I love this. And I looked at this and then I looked at this and I was like, what is this? What is going on? And I noticed that there has to be more to this, and there is more to this, and this blew my mind. So this is called Princess Cordelia's Palace, as I said, and I looked it up, and apparently Princess Cordelia is part of the Sims 4, of the whole backstory, and she's mentioned a lot in the description of different objects in Build By, and I had no idea about this, like zero, absolutely no idea. And I looked into this, and she's like a princess, and she's living in a castle, and she also had a submersible, and she was fighting a kraken. And I was like, oh my god, this is why this is here. This is so cool. So this is amazing, like absolutely amazing. Look at this, look at the details, look at the scene, like it's like a real fight, a fight going on. The kraken is attacking the submersible, and this just blew my mind. The dedication, the love, the just the build itself, but also the backstory. Wow. And also over here we have some debugged buildings, which I thought was really smart. I also saw this in other submissions, and adding any walls wasn't allowed, so this is like a fun trick. Usually, like, some people consider this to be a bit lazy when people just add these complete debugged buildings instead of building them, but this is so smart in this case because you weren't allowed to add any walls or other buildings. So this is like such a cool idea to make this like building more interesting, and there's just more going on, like a small village below the castle. I love this. Really smart. I always love to see when you are kind of outsmarting the challenge. I love this. So we are going to take a look at the castle. It looks really cute, really beautiful. I love the whole style. Castles are always beautiful. And then I took a look on the inside and I was like, oh my god, wow. I mean, look at this. We have a throne. We have this area. You can just see, or you can tell that the person who designed this like has such a huge talent for interior design and design in general. Here's also the piano, which was mentioned in the description of Princess Cordelia when I looked up the whole lore, and there's probably more to this. Like, I'm not the expert, but if you're interested in this, Google it. It's just, wow, it's mind-blowing and just wonderful. Look at this. Just such a wonderful interior design. Here is even some food on the table. The attention to detail, once again, is just absolutely astounding. And I love the kitchen. I love how colorful it is, how beautiful, and all these odd shapes that I've created were used so wonderfully. And down here there's a library. This lot just has, it has everything. Down here we have the round shape that I created once again. It has to be there because you had to use it. And then just look at this. Look at this. It was also said in the description that there were like pirates in her life or living with her. I'm not even sure anymore. And it was said that she like had a little fling with them or something. Just amazing. And now look at this. Again, the attention to detail, the creativity. This is outstanding. Like, when I took a look at this for the first time and I just thought it was just like a castle. I mean, not just a castle. It's like a magnificent, huge castle. But then as soon as I figured out that there's like this whole backstory going on and that the creator put all these attention to detail into this and like used this backstory, I was just blown away. And this is just amazing. So thank you so much for creating this absolute masterpiece. This is so wonderful. Thank you for this submission. I'm blown away, like really, really, really blown away. And the next one is the Norwegian mountain house created by ThePlumbobHU. And this one is something special because in my opinion they definitely created this type of feel, like something Scandinavian, Norwegian. The way they used these trees, for example, in the swatch, the landscaping. This build just gave me, I don't know, just a different vibe, something that I've never really seen in The Sims. I mean, people really love to create Scandinavian builds. I've tried this before, but this one, I don't know, I fell in love as soon as I saw this. So let's take a look what's going on. I mean, I love a good modern build, but this one is really special. First of all, again, the use of a wallpaper, a swatch that I would have never thought to use this way, just wonderful. And just the general vibe, it's really minimalistic and there isn't a lot of stuff going on, but this is what makes this so great. It really looks Scandinavian and modern. I love this. We have this roof which has some plants on top, like a wonderful green roof. I love that. And then I looked at this and they used the Space Game wood plank below the window to kind of support it. And look at this, I was just blown away. It's like such a small detail, but it's so special. Like, I mean, it's not a small detail, but I guess you know what I mean. It just has this minimalistic style, and then you just take a look at this window and you're just wow. And then I looked at these stairs, and then my friends, I was hyping so much. This is the Moschino Stuff Pack room divider, which we have also seen a couple of times in this video at this point. And when I saw how they created these stairs, wow, this is so wonderful. This is just, I don't know, I'm speechless. This is like so smart. And the thing is, this is what makes a minimalistic modern build so special. You just kind of have to make it look special, even though there isn't a lot of stuff going on, if you know what I mean. And the creator of this build just nailed this. Like these stairs, oh my god. And then these columns, these support beams. Again, this is this base game wood plank, and wow, then we have a pool. And I created all these odd shapes, and they did such a great job to create something that just, I don't know, out of this mess. I mean, you all did, but I don't know, the shape is just so unique. And we also have these round shapes that I created over here, and the inside is just as special and wonderful. So we are going to take a look at this. So first of all, I really like when you incorporate a rock into the interior, because some modern builds which were built like in a mountain or on a cliff, I don't know, do this, like this organic architecture kind of thing. Love this, really unique. And then I also love this whole area, also really minimalistic. We don't have like a table, a separate coffee table or anything. We just have this area, then we have this platform, and then this is this object over here, which is, I don't know what is it. This belongs into a kitchen, you know, and they sized it up, and it's like, what is it called, the thing that you place on, above a stove. Just mind-blowing. We have this fireplace, and it's just so wonderful. It just has a really specific style and vibe, and I just love how you did that. I love this so much. I just love it. I'm really like, I mean, I'm just really always like hyped up when I see modern builds. I also love other styles, but this was like, this one really stood out to me. It really did. Like, look at this. Like, this is just so unique and so special. And I love this so much. I love this. I love this so much. This just really is outstanding. I'm in love. I love this. I love all of your submissions. Thank you so much for this submission. Outstanding. Love this. Amazing. Norwegian mountain house. It's just wonderful. And the next one is a Hobbit Village by diegokatze. Just look at this. I know I said this a couple of times in this video. Look at this, look at that, but look at this. This is wonderful. So, confession, I've never really watched Lord of the Rings, only part of the first movie, and I've never watched The Hobbit. So this is like, I don't really know what's going on when it comes to this, but I know what a Hobbit Village is, I know what a Hobbit is, and I know that this here looks pretty good. This looks perfect. So I love this. I mean, I know how, like, what a Hobbit house looks like, and I think that they have nailed this look so perfectly. I mean, they like took this mess of a shell and created a Hobbit village. Like, what are you all doing? How are you all doing this? I'm blown away once again. So there is a bit of terrain going on. It's like starts at the bottom and then it's like slowly raising. It's like getting higher and higher. There's a nice smooth slope, and it really looks as if all these houses are inside the terrain, kind of like a proper Hobbit village. This roof swatch of course helps. I love the landscaping. It looks wonderful. Like, look at all these plants and the details, and oh my god, look at this. This is just so cute. I had no idea that there's like this type of swing. Again, learn something new every day. I had no idea this is like the coolest object. Oh my god, it's the ad living one. I never thought of it in like such a rustic environment, kind of, but now that I see it, it like rings a bell. I remember this one, and it's wonderful. Then we have this area, like a little garden. It's so beautiful, and I bet any one of you who is like a Lord of the Rings and Hobbit fan just really appreciates this. Like, I appreciate it as well, but I bet you all are appreciating it even more, probably. The interior also blew me away when I looked at this. The clutter, like this level of cluttering, the attention to detail once again. Just look at this. We have this area, this little nook. I mean, I created all these horrible nooks, like, because of the jigsaw shape. There are like all these nooks that no one wants or needs. But look how they utilized this nook, like with this curtain that I removed. Oh, it's back. And then we have like all these objects. I'm blown away once again. Look at this. A whole Hobbit village, and it's just so wonderful, so beautiful. Also, I showed this to Sadie, and like, she knows all about like the stuff, Lord of the Rings, Hobbit, like everything, and she was like, it's true to the movie and stuff, and this is just wonderful. Like, it's so amazing. Like, I showed her like all my favorites, and she was also so blown away by your talent, by the way. Sadie Sims, she's like such a great creator, and she is also very much in love with all your lovely creations. I just wanted to mention this. I love this, like this dining area, all these mismatched chairs, just amazing. And this is like all around such a great build. This is a restaurant, by the way. Like, you can see this down here. You have all these tables. So if you want to grab this from the gallery, if your Sims just want to have a night out, a really fancy night out in the Hobbit Village, you can just grab this from the gallery. And this is such a great submission. Thank you for creating this amazing Hobbit Village. Thank you for your submission. I love this. And it's time to announce the third place, one of the winners. This creator wins a stuff pack of their choice, and this creator is Magenta Fox 20, and this build is called the Tudor Community Center. It's a bar, and it has won my heart. The second that I looked at this, I was like, wow. Again, so much attention to detail, such a unique idea to create a community center. There is a whole train. They really utilized like the whole space in such a great way. Like, look at this, the amount of detail. Wow. Once again, just so amazing. Like, there's like not one corner, one area where you're like, oh my god, there's something missing. I think this is such a great build. I love how they placed the round shape right in the center of the lot to create a area for a fountain. This is just magnificent. Also these little lights, and you can sit here, you can play chess. So this is like a amazing build. Your Sims can just visit and have a great time, and they're just lots of different areas. Over here, for example, we have the bar. The lot type is bar, as I said, so your Sims can hang out here and drink some juice or something. Here is a bathroom, of course. Here your Sims can play together and have a great time, which is just amazing for a community center. Here's like a gym, so this is like a really amazing multi-purpose building if you want to visit, and if you just want to spend some time, if you just want to have some meaningful time for your Sims, some quality time, they can do lots of different things over here. And what I really love is that over here there's even some type of museum area. Like, look at this, it's like a museum. I love this so much, and I think that this build is all around amazing. It's so beautiful. I love this Tudor style. I love the landscaping. It just looks amazing. When you just look at this, there's just nothing wrong with this. I mean, there's nothing wrong with any build, but I think this is just so perfect. The way everything is aligned, the way the round shape was used, the train, just a random train, you know, they just built this train over there. We have this bridge. It's just wonderful. So congratulations to Magenta Fox 20. You won a stuff pack of your choice, and congratulations. And the second place goes to SimsAdoreBelgium. And I truly adore this build. This is a whole yard. And I would have never thought that it's possible to create something like this out of the jigsaw puzzle pieces that I built. And this is just wow. We have a whole yard over here that we are going to take a closer look at in a second, but we also have this area, which is like a whole dock or something, a couple of cars, just random decorations, a bit of landscaping. We have this area because after all, you just had to use all the pieces that I gave you, and this is like the perfect solution. I can't believe that you built a whole yard. Like, I saw this on Twitter, and like a month ago, like this just took me way too long to create this video, I know, but I saw this back then and I was like, oh my OMG, I can't believe it. And this is just wow. So we have this area, this building over here, like some type of office, and then we have the yard itself, which is truly stunning. Love the color scheme, love the idea, love the use of the round piece that I'm always mentioning. Here's the other one, and there's the triangle, and the interior is just stunning. I love the color scheme. It looks like a proper yard. We have this area here, you can just chill in the sun, just sunbathe, just really amazing. I just love this so much. This is one of the coolest things, like the use of this little nook, as I said, or I mean, just makes sense. All these nooks that I created because of the jigsaw pieces were like really hard to deal with probably, but to just add two doorways to connect it and to make this like the back of a bar is just ingenious. I'm just blown away once again. Then we have a shower, again, perfect use of this nook. Just so beautiful. We have like an aquarium or two of them, but I just love the look and just the use of two of them like this. Wonderful kitchen, just so amazing. Then up here you can just have a barbecue if you would like to. There is even a kids room. We have a walk-in closet, really luxurious. Then in this triangular shape we have like this probably for the captain, I guess. Just wonderful. Look at this. Congratulations, SimsAdoreBelgium. You won a game pack of your choice. Also, you just please add me on Origin. Like all winners, please add me on Origin so I know it's really you. So just add me on Origin and then I will give you the keys so you can claim your prizes. And this is the second place. And now it's time for the winner for the first place. And I hope you're ready for this, because this is going to be really mind-blowing again. So let's take a look at the winner. And here is the winner. Congratulations to DarkeningFyre. This is the Cyber City. And I don't even know what to say. Look at this. And the cool thing is, not only does this look absolutely stunning like this when you take a look at this from the outside, but I'm going to show you all the details now and you will be blown away. So once again, debug buildings were used, which I think is perfectly fine because I didn't allow any walls to be added. And when you want to create this skyscraper city look, you of course have to find a way to do this. And as I said earlier, I always love when you kind of outsmart the rules of the challenge without breaking them. So this is amazing. Okay, so now we are going to take a closer look and we are going to just take a look at this. So in the center of this city, we have like all these different areas. This here looks like a disco ball which crashed down, and then at the on the floor we have this kind of, I think it's some type of rock from City Living, and it looks like shattered glass, as if the disco ball kind of shattered. There are all these details. It looks kind of dystopian. We have all these food stalls, and then in the center we have this round room, like it was created using tulle, I guess. And then we have this glass dome on top, and then when you take a look on the inside, it just looks so beautiful. Like, my jaw just dropped. I mean, all the submissions are amazing, but when I took a look at this, like I didn't even know what to say. And it was really hard to generally pick like submissions for the video because all of them are so amazing, and it's always especially hard to pick winners because it's like really hard to just make a selection because I want all of you to win and you are all winners to me. But when I saw this, like when I took a closer look, I just knew that like this is it, like this is the winner. I just knew it right away because this is just wow. There's like a little bakery. There are like different things, multiple apartments, and just different, like lots of different things. And I just show you a couple of those things. We're just taking a look at all the details over here. The attention to detail is just stunning. Like over here, for example, we have this little alley, and then there's just stuff standing, like laying around, and then we have this, which is like super cool. It's really like some type of cyberpunk city. Then we have another alley. Attention to detail, just perfect. They really created a different world. Like in this build, on this lot, they really created a whole different world without any CC, just using what the game has to offer. And I'm just so blown away. There are like so many amazing things in this build, and I'm just going to show you some other things. Like over here, for example, this is like the bar, and just the light, just everything, the color scheme, the attention to detail, just wow. I'm generally blown away by all of your submissions, but this is like next level. This is really next level. Here's like one of the apartments, and the style is like so hard to nail to make it look like modern and futuristic, yet like a cozy, wonderful apartment. And they just nailed it. They just nailed it. There are like so many, like here, oh, look at this. Like I don't even know what to say. I'm just blown away, and there's like so much to discover whenever I'm looking at this. Even though I like took a good look, there's always something new that you just stumble upon. This is really next level. This is amazing. Please take a look at this in the gallery. Like, place this lot and take a look yourself. You will love this. And yeah, this is the first place. Congratulations. Thank you to all of you. Thank you to all of your submissions. Thank you to anyone who participated. I can't wait to create another challenge. I always love to take a look at all your builds. And the winners, please add me on Origin so I know it's really you, and then you can claim your prizes. So please just message me. And yeah, thank you. This was so much fun. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, the whole process, the whole challenge, this video, just looking at all these submissions. And just thank you to all of you. I love you so much, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.